Hello everyone and welcome to a black screen. Why have we got a black screen? Well, because we're going to play the Yawhg. Now this is the kind of game that we should be covering in this series, but it's kind of a cheat because I've played it a lot before and I think it's amazing and that's why we're doing it again. The reason it's a black screen is because the moment I click play on my Steam library that you can't see, the game starts. So I've got to quickly go fraps 3, 2, 1, go! And now you can see something. Hopefully.
It's glorious. I'm here as well, by the way.
Oh yeah, hey Stephen, how's it going?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. I know what this is.
So you've heard of the game, you haven't played the game?
Yes, I've heard of the game, haven't played the game, but I've seen people play the game.
Okay, so at least you're going to be kind of doing this properly.
Yes.
I'm cheating here a bit. I've got 6 hours on it. It's amazing.
Cool, blimey.
So basically, you know the premise of the game, don't you, Stephen?
I do.
We get 6 turns, then there's a big stormy Yawhg that comes, and then we have to try and save the town. Let's do it.
From the evil Yawhness.
Yeah. We'll play as all 4 characters. Do you want to pick 2?
Are we not just going to be one? Or do we
No,
need to
it's
use
better
all
with
of them?
all 4.
Okay, I'll be the ladies.
Damn right you will.
And
Damn
you can
right
be
you will.
the guy who looks like you.
I'll be the men's. Okay. The Yawhg will be here in 6 weeks.
Oh.
And no one expects it.
Except us.
Except us. We just keep on living our lives, week by week. Unaware.
But also aware.
Okay, so blue is you.
Blue is me.
Arrow
Okay.
keys up and down and then enter for where you
Okay.
want to go and do an activity.
To me, this lady looks like a nurse. So is there something we can do nursey-wise?
There is a hospital.
Hospital. Okay, I'm going to tend to some patients. See what that does. You spend a week diagnosing and tending to the sick. Stop. You gain 2 mind and earn 1 wealth. I got
Huzzah!
paid for my random volunteering.
Mm.
One day, a patient whose voice has been cursed and replaced with piano notes will not stop talking. Can you do piano notes? No. It's like that. Shh, shh. All the other patients are complaining that his voice is making the hospital even more depressing. Not quite depressing, but you get the point. The doctors have tried convincing him to stop talking, but to no avail. Oh dear. Oh, try to decipher what he's saying or sing with him.
So now you've got to look at your stats here and which one you might be better at.
I feel like I'm smarter than I am singy.
Singy.
And since I just got 2, is 7 good?
Kind of, sort of mid-table, you know.
Okay, so Everton.
Hey!
You listen to his piano keys, but I can't quite work out what he's saying.
Oh man, you suck.
His sounds get progressively sadder and sadder.
Oh
no! It starts driving you slightly mad.
How dare me!
I'm going bonkers! Oh, I've lost a mind.
Oh.
So I got 1 mind and 1 wealth out of all that in the end.
Yeah. Now green
Green
is
chap.
my dude.
It's you if you were a bard.
Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fit this guy's aesthetic. I'm gonna be a
live in the
lumberjack.
Oh, can you not
I'm
do...
a lumberjack, but I'm okay. I sleep all night and I work all day. You spend the week cutting down trees for the village. You gain 2 physique and earn 1 wealth.
Oh, big man.
One day you stumble upon a tall, nicely trimmed hedge in the middle of the woods.
It's always concerning.
You sit and eat your lunch in front of the hedge, wondering exactly what it's doing out in the woods.
I'm assuming someone trimmed it.
Suddenly, an enormous hand erupts from the foliage. Dodge
Right.
or punch. My
Oh.
physique's bigger than my finesse.
You're a big fella.
You try punching there. You try punching the hand.
Yes.
But your blow just glances off it.
Oh dear.
The hand then grabs you and pulls you through the thorns of the hedge.
This is
You lose 1 physique.
just... Is that all?
The beast
Oh.
drags you all the way back to his lair and chains you up to a wall.
Good grief.
It starts peeling layers of flesh off you, eating it in front of
Are
you.
you dead?
I don't know. I've done well. Then he waves his hand, regenerating the flesh on your body.
God, this is terrifying.
The cycle occurs for what feels like years. This mental torment you undergo is unbearable. You lose 3 mind.
Cool.
The constant barrage of healing spells infuses you with raw magic. You gain 3 magic.
This is terrifying.
One day the beast lair is attacked by another monster.
This keeps going, doesn't it?
You take this opportunity to escape. You push through the hedge and back into the forest. When you finally arrive home, you learn that you'd only been gone for a day.
That's handy. We've only got 6 weeks.
Yeah, I know. Right, it's your person.
Oh, she's a lady.
Yes.
I'm going to go into the gardens, I think. Can I not do what you did?
No, we can only have 1 character in each place per
I
time.
see. I don't want to get my flesh eaten anyway, so I think
No.
I've learned from that.
No.
I'm going to the gardens, and
I wouldn't mind getting some of my flesh eaten
Do some-
right now, actually.
oh yeah. Well,
I do need to cut.
Then it comes again.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the whole point.
Oh,
You just
yeah.
maybe you get.
Maybe
fatter.
I can escape.
Can
Maybe I
escape.
can escape in the bit.
in the bit.
So I can go into the hedge and come back at like 5% body fat or something.
You wish.
Anyway, you gonna landscape?
So I've spent the week maintaining the plants in the royal garden. Looking quite happy with myself. 1 finesse, 1 physique, and 1 wealth.
Crazy, man.
I'm
crazy.
Not been eaten. I've not been dragged through one of my little topiary bunnies.
You're doing alright.
One day, on your way home from the park, you come across a golden ring in the grass. It grabs you and pulls you through and eats you.
And then sell.
Sell the wing or... Do I need to sell the wing or...
Sell the wing or wear the wing?
Do I sell the wing or wear the
You're
wing?
gonna sell the wing or wear the wing?
I'm all about the cash money.
You're all about that money.
I'm young money, cash money,
That's
billionaires.
Furs and houses, yeah?
Furs and houses.
Furs and houses.
Sell the ring. For a respectable sum. How respectable? 2 wealth.
Boy, oh boy, that's pretty respectable.
I'm going to buy my way out.
That's a
of
2
the
weeks'
apocalypse.
wage of the hospitaling. Right, I'm going to go to the slums with our guy here. We're going to fight some crime.
Right, Batman.
You spend the week outsmarting and beating up criminals. You
With
gain
your
1
nice
mind,
little
1
vest.
physique, and 1 finesse. He looks like a crime fighter, doesn't he? One night you hear cheering coming from an alleyway. Peering in, you see a crowd of men cheering on dogs violently ripping each other apart. I seem to be getting the darker aspects of the game so far.
Did go into the slums, in fairness.
One of the men spots you and asks, "Oi, would you like to participate in a little betting game?" Yeah. So we
wanna
can bet,
bet?
or we can try and stop. We got no
You
money
have
to
no
bet
money,
with.
and you're
Plus, I
fighting
don't
crime.
agree with dog fights because dogs are sweet.
Yeah.
You tried to convince the gamblers that dog fighting is wrong.
Oh, did
Your
you?
words fall on deaf ears.
Oh, dear.
Very quickly, they get quite angry with
You
you.
leg it.
One of them walks up and pulls out a knife. You don't feel like you've got the strength or the speed to match this guy. You run away hoping he won't follow.
You ran away like a sissy coward.
Like a
That went
sissy
well.
coward. They say the last time it came, the Yawhg devoured houses home,
Good lord.
stole lives, tore families and family members apart.
Well, that's grim.
But that was so very, very long ago, Stephen.
Yes, well, you know. Oh, it's back to being me.
Back to you.
I don't feel... I feel like I want to go back to the hospital, but I want to also
You
look
can
at
do
the
something
things.
in the hospital.
Let's see what we've not done. Should we go to the alchemy tower and then make up potions or
You
something?
want it?
Clean the lab or brew a potion? Now, what's in this lab? Do you know?
Alchemy stuff, mate.
Alchemy stuff.
Mm.
Okay, I'm going to make my own stuff and then
Okay.
heal the piano man.
That's a good idea.
You spend the week experimenting with different potion brews. Fair enough. You gain 2 magic and 1 mind.
Decent.
It's decent getting them stats.
Decent, mate.
One day, an artificer stops by for a visit. Is he a dwarf? She is adorned with magical gadgets and gizmos, and is followed everywhere by her clockwork spider. She is a dwarf. She's a dwarf from Skyrim. This is a prequel, isn't it?
Mm.
The alchemists of the tower all go out of their way to impress the artificer, offering her an array of potions and elixirs. As she's leaving, she adorns the most charming of the alchemists with a special trinket. I hope that's me. The fact that she didn't choose you was a very humbling experience. I gained 1 charm.
We're not
I'm
doing.
humble.
We're not doing well just yet, are we?
I feel like I've not lost 3 stats because I've been eating though.
That's something. And now we're going to see our eaten fellow. I feel like being as magical as he is, I should be the one brewing potions right now.
I do apologise.
But I think I might just want to get over with a little bit of solitude. I'm going to go get this beast.
You're going to chop more wood.
Spend the week cutting down trees for the village, getting 2 physique, 1 wealth. One day during a forest excursion, you stumble upon a swarm of rats.
And they grab you.
And pull you into the bushes and eat you for days. At first you jump backwards in shock, but then you start to hear them conversing with one another.
Well, like human talk.
They call you over. "Excuse me, sir," one of them says in a high-pitched voice. "Do you think you might be able to help us out with something?"
Only if it means beating up or magicking it.
"You see, we are trying to elect a new leader, but it seems our votes are completely tied. We're trying to decide between Donald the Vengeful and
Bernie
Hillary
the
the
Wise.
Wise.
Bernie.
Sanders the
Let's
Wise,"
not get political.
says the rat. Seedpaw steps forward.
Donald.
Donald steps forward. "If you vote for me, I shall build a wall between the USA and Mexico, and I will take on Russia and the North Koreans single-handed. And ISIS single-handed, even though I couldn't even deal with a simple, peaceful protest the other day." Blighty steps forward. Do you want to do Bernie?
I don't know Bernie's voice, but I'll assume he's an old man.
Do classic old American.
"If you vote for me, good sir, I will lead these rats to an age of enlightenment and socialism and good health care."
Which rat do you choose? Well, we've got to pick Bernie, haven't we?
Got to pick Bernie.
Got to pick Bernie
Quite
Sanders. After the rats war with tiny applause.
I hope that came up.
Donald bows his head and walks back into the mass of rats. Bernie climbs up your shoulder and whispers ancient secrets into your ear as thanks.
Oh, he's the kind of fella who would actually whisper ancient secrets
He
into
would,
your ear.
he would, wouldn't he?
You look at him.
You gain 1 mind and 1 magic.
Ancient socialist secrets.
Your turn, sir.
Passed down from socialists before him, right.
So I got more magic for that.
So I'm more cash money, young money billionaires.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking...
One thing you can do in the arena is bet on fights.
Yeah, but it's a bit savage, isn't it?
Cash money, baby.
Yeah, but I'm a frail
Furs
lady.
and houses.
Furs and
You're
houses.
just betting, you're not fighting.
You know what the biggest house is, though?
The palace.
The palace. Do I do administration work? I've got to attend the ball, haven't I?
Mate.
I've got cash money. I spend a week attending fancy gatherings. That's quite nice, actually. I gain 2 charm and 1 finesse.
Hey, getting
Quite
up in the
good.
world.
One day, the king approaches you.
Okay.
The king. Excuse me, but you look like someone who I can confide in, random stranger. I really want a prince to take over the throne, but the queen and I can't get it up. Aren't exactly active in the bedroom. It's the same thing. He blushes a little. Do you have any advice on how I could romance the queen? So this is just not what I expected from attending the ball. I'm turning into a drug dealer. Teach the king my ways, or admit that I've got to teach the king my
You gotta
ways,
teach the king
whether
your
or not I
ways.
fail. You spent hours drawing a bunch of diagrams and going through scenarios with the king. By the end of it, he's just as charming as you are.
Hey!
So 7 charm and cash money has got me through. He thanks you and hands you a large sack of coins.
Cash money!
Cash money!
I'm gonna make it rain!
3 wealth. I've just doubled my money by drawing dick diagrams. Later that night, you get the sinking feeling that you might have actually made things worse.
Doesn't matter, cash money!
Cash money.
Right. Our crime fighter, as unsuccessful as he is, let's go.
Is he going to fight arena?
Let's go
crime?
train. We'll compete in a fight. You spend the week fighting brutes in the arena. You gain 2 physique and 1 finesse. One day in between matches, you stumble upon one of the higher ranked fighters ingesting illegal strength
Oh
potions.
dear. We'll refer to him as Finbar.
Please, sir, don't report me, she cries.
Oh.
I'll even share some of my potion with you if you keep quiet, she adds. Oh, what do we do? This guy's quite a noble lad, isn't he?
Yeah, and at the same time, this woman's got a very masculine voice.
Should we report her, or should we take her
It
off
depends. It's your morality. It's Mr. Charming.
Well, this is our crime fighter,
It's Batman, isn't it?
and if she's doing a crime, he has to report her.
It
This
is
is
crime.
Batman.
He is an
I
officer.
think we should report her. You report the fighter to the officials. They thank you for bringing it to their attention and hand you a small sack of coins. You gain 2 wealth.
Which is good, because you had no money before.
The fighter is investigated and receives a lifetime ban from the arena.
Is she going to come back and, like, eat you?
And she pulls you through the foliage and eats you for days. It was on us in a heartbeat. Or so the stories go. The earth shook, the air went still.
It's Madame Potions.
I'd like to send my magic guy to potion making.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to the tavern. No, I feel like the other lady's gonna go to the tavern, so I'm gonna go and be really nice and go to the slums.
And pickpocket?
and pickpocket.
Okay.
You spend a week performing petty theft. You gain 1 wealth and 2 finesse. I'm quite average on the stats,
Yeah,
these guys.
yeah.
You're just very specialised.
Polar.
Yes. One night a woman walks up to you. Excuse me, miss. Feeling a little lonely tonight? It's hot lesbian action. For only a small amount of she's lost her voice. For only a small amount of coin, I can make you feel good all night. Do I spend all my money?
All your money on
I'm going to
some
have to say no.
Oh,
Because I feel like I'm going to lose physique because I'm going to get some horrible lady
venereal
disease.
disease.
Your loss. And I'm just moved on.
And now we move on. Well, I'm going to go and hone my new magical abilities in
It's
the
just this
alchemy
big
tower.
bearded bloke.
You spend the week experimenting with different potions and brews, you gain 2 magic, 1 mind. One day a swarm of rats infests the building.
Oh dear.
They are biting everything in their way.
It's not Bernie, is it?
I hope it's not Bernie. Everyone else in the building flees immediately. What do?
Would you run like mad or blast them with your 11 magic?
Well, I mean, we could blast them, but if it's Bernie,
Blast them.
I feel like we could
bet
speak to Bernie.
It's probably Donald's splinter group.
Oh, probably is,
Blast
isn't it?
him.
Blast them! I'll try to do a stormtrooper impression. You wave your hands and produce volleys of fire to incinerate the rodents.
If you're a stormtrooper,
shooting
you probably
all down the rats. There. Shooting all down those rats really improves your aim. You gain 2 finesse.
Is that really how that was meant? Shouldn't that be shooting down all those rats?
I don't know.
Okay,
But
so
I feel like that was probably Donald being all vengeful
I'm going to
and stuff.
step down from the palace.
Going down a social level, I would say.
It depends. If I click the palace, can I back out if I don't want to do either of them? Okay, so to the tavern. Because I don't want to do administration work. Ooh, do I want to bartend or drink? I feel like I want to make cash money.
Cash money, okay.
Drinking's the opposite of making cash money. You spend a week serving drinks at the tavern to the plebs. You earn 1 wealth in tips and gain 2 charm, 9 charm,
9
and
charm,
7
matey.
money. One day, a fortune teller sets up at one of the tavern's tables. She offers to read anybody's fortune for a small sum. It's 1 wealth. I did just make 1
you
wealth.
got cash money, man.
Yeah, but
This is your week's wage.
I also,
Do what you want, bro.
I also feel like I need to start doing things.
Yeah, start doing things.
You spend 1 wealth. The fortune teller takes your hand and begins showering you with promises of love and wealth.
Oh, that's what we want.
That's what we want to hear.
Showers of furs and houses.
Furs and houses. She doesn't really go into any detail, and the whole time you can't help but feel this is all an act.
Oh dear.
Underwhelmed and slightly poorer, you can't help but feel like you've wasted your money.
Ah.
That night, while walking home, the fortune teller runs up to you and gives you a kiss on the cheek.
Ah.
This is a bit odd. There's the love part, she says with a toothless smile.
What a moral.
Then she hands you a giant sack of
cash
gold.
money!
There's the wealth.
I'm gonna make it rain!
Make it rain! You gain 2.
Hey!
Oh, I got 1 out of spending it. See, no, spend money to make money, boy. Still think I'm a hack? Yes.
Right, now I've got I think I need to get back and sort out this crime fighting, Stephen.
I'm afraid you can't.
For now, I'm gonna go and just go have a little meditate or something,
Meditate
mate.
on
Yeah,
your kung
a
fu
little
ways.
meditate. Spend the week in deep meditation. You gain 1 magic and 2 mind. One day you come across an elderly man snoozing on the grass.
Is he snoozing next to you? Because this doesn't look like meditation.
You there, young person? He waves you over. I'm having an awful time trying to nap in the bright sun. Do you mind giving me some shade? Block the sun for the old man or
Your
cry?
hair looks stupid and your clothes are out of date for the season. Very mad shade.
Oh. I think we can block the sun for the old man. Ages seem to pass as you stand in front of the hot sun. The wizened old man sleeping peacefully in your shadow. Could he not have just gone under a tree?
I think he's dead.
The sun is sweltering. After some hours you begin to feel faint. Gradually everything grows dark. When you awaken, it's evening in the garden, and an ancient gnarled tree stands where the old man was
And it
sleeping.
grabs you and drags you under.
and eats you for days. Witnessing this miraculous event, you gain more magic. Okay. And then the world was howling of fury, chaos, screaming the sound of all we knew being pulled in half.
This is getting very dark now.
And it's getting very dark. We're on week 4, Stephen. Halfway.
I've got to find Piano Man. I'm gonna go back to the hospital
Yes.
and do some tending to patients. Spend the week diagnosing and tending to the sick. Gain 2 mind and earn 1 wealth.
Goody.
One day you hear spooky sounds echoing through the hospital.
Scary skeleton.
Soon afterwards, a glowing blue ghost floats down from the ceiling. It's the man who thought he was a piano. She seems to be wandering the halls aimlessly, howling out horrible noises. She doesn't appear to realise that she's freaking everyone out. You decide to do something about it.
Spooky, scary skeletons,
No,
they're
I
so
feel like-
misunderstood.
If I talk calmly to the ghost, will that be charm?
Yes.
But I've got more magic, but I don't want to vaporise the ghost.
They just want to socialise, but I don't think we
I'm
should.
going to socialise. I approach the spirit and try to explain to her the effect she's having on the sick. I'm not convincing enough.
Mate, this character sucks.
Eventually, everyone gets used to it and learns to live with the creepy ghost. Your mental resolve
Hey,
hardens.
there's something.
You gain 1 mind.
You got 10 mind with this
Mind,
one.
son.
Cray. Okay, Magic Man. We got magic from meditating, so let's go meditate with this chap. You spend the week in deep meditation. 1 magic, 2 mind.
Yeah.
One day, a toothless old woman approaches you.
Oh, it's not her again.
I have a small pouch of magic beans. Would you be interested in purchasing them?
Are you? Come, it's magic beans.
Magic beans? If anyone's going to get someone out of those magic beans, us with our 12 magic is going to get someone out of those
True.
magic beans.
You'll know if they are magic.
You spend 1 wealth on the beans. Later you decide to plant them in a small, rarely visited part of the garden.
and I'm sure it'll be important later. Right. We continue our search for young money, cash money billionaires.
I think you can go hunt in the woods for money.
Yes.
Although that's manual labour.
That's
She's not a
effort.
manual labour
She doesn't
type,
do
is she?
that. Okay. I'm going to go to the arena. I'm going to bet on a fight.
Okay.
I spend the week doing that. I gain 6
Cash
wealth.
money!
Cash money! It's charmed. One day, while wandering the halls, one of the arena's fighters approaches you. Excuse me, miss. I need a sparring partner, he says.
Is that all he needs?
Are you down for a fight or two?
Is that a euphemism?
I hope it's not a euphemism. Because, to be honest, I cannot fight. And I'm not lowering myself to taking part in this.
Yes.
I prefer him to the burly guy next to you.
I agree.
Thanks! You want to start take over my voice?
I just felt like that one needed an echo.
Alright, sorry. He says. Later on, you see the two of them taking turns punching each other in the face. See,
Nice.
This is what I can't be getting involved in.
Yeah.
Preferring not being punched in the face, you feel you make a good decision.
I feel
You
like
gain
you made
one
a good
mind.
decision as well, man.
Don't need mind. You've got wealth.
You got cash money!
Cash money.
Right, let's go try fight some more crime.
Go on, Batman.
Spend the week out smiling and beating up criminals. You gain 1 mind, 1 physique, 1 finesse. One night, a small child approaches you with his hands cupped and outstretched towards
It's
you.
a beggar!
He doesn't say anything, but just looks up at you with wide eyes, waiting expectantly. Well, this is our moral guy, so I think we can give a guy some
Yeah,
wealth.
but he's also a sucker.
Thank you, kind sir. Blessings of Akatosh upon you.
He didn't say anything. I don't think
No,
he says anything.
you lose 1 wealth, obviously. He thanks you and walks away. Next night, you recognise him on the street. You spot him eating what looks like a fresh loaf of bread.
Oh, do we get +1 to
He
feel
sees you
good?
and smiled. You feel good about yourself. You gain 1 physique.
Got physique and finesse
Oh,
and
mate,
mind
you
and
got
charm
everything.
and magic.
You got everything. Okay, week 5.
Week 5. Did you skip the little text
The little
screen?
thing, yeah. But look, it's getting cloudy.
It is ominously cloudy.
Ominously cloudy.
Right. I think... Where have we not gone?
We've been everywhere.
been everywhere.
I've been to the forest for a while. Go get eaten, man.
I don't want to be eaten. Ugh. So I'll go to the forest and, like, hunt for
Critters.
critters that I can use in my potions.
That's a good idea.
You spend a week hunting defenseless critters. You gain 2 finesse and sell the pelts for 1 wealth.
Decent.
Decent finesse now. One day, you hear a howl nearby.
Oh God, what have I done, Stephen? Have I sent you to your death?
You have, followed by the rustling of leaves. Run for it or stand and fight. I feel like it's time to run.
I would say run is physique,
my 5
finesse,
Yes.
and stand and fight is
You
physique.
drop what you were doing and run for your life. You hear heavy footsteps running behind you, but they don't seem to be able to keep up.
Okay.
You get away safely.
Okay.
I gain 1 physique.
Goody goody.
So yeah, it's
I
going
want to go
well.
and see what's going to happen with these magic beans. So I'm meditating.
You meditate again.
Yeah. You spend the week in deep meditation, you gain 1 magic 2 mind. Walking past a pond one day, you see a fat little frog sitting on a lily pad. Please, sir, the frog begs. I'm not a frog at all, but an enchanted prince. If you could see your way to kissing me, you would break the curse and return me to normal.
It's unfortunate that you're the one who stumbled
Yeah,
into
the big moustached man. With 13 magic, so I think we can kiss the frog. You bend down and kiss the frog. Suddenly the frog is enveloped by a cloud of shimmering fog.
If he turns out to be some sort of, like, peasant, it's well upset.
The fog clears, the frog is gone, and a tall, regal man is standing in the pond instead.
Cracking.
He thanks you for helping him and gives you some cash money!
So you actually have any cash
I
money?
have some cash money now. As word spreads your deed, your reputation improves and you get 1 chance! Hey!
Okay, so the desire and search for more cash money continues. I feel like we've got so much money, we can just go in the palace and buy it up.
Buy up the palace, man.
I'm going to go do some dancing.
Furs and houses.
This one's for dancing. You spend the week attending fancy gatherings. Gain 2 charm and 1 finesse.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got money and charm.
Yeah.
One day, you decide to lean up against a wall just to take a break from all that dancing. It rotates as you apply pressure, and you stumble down a set of stairs. Oh, I bet she bruises easily.
You find cash money down there.
You enter a large, dusty room filled with barrels. Please be wine. You found the king's famous wine cellar. Host a secret party in there, or do I keep quiet? Oh, I don't care about other people's possessions.
Gotta be cash.
All your friends show up and the drinking begins. When you come to, you find yourself in a home you don't recognise in only your underwear. Your clothes are nowhere to be found and you seem to be the only one home. What happened?
Okay.
Is there nothing? I didn't lose
That's
money.
it.
I didn't
You didn't lose
money,
any
but I
money.
didn't gain money.
Right,
either.
what am I doing here? I feel like more crime fighting might be an idea.
Do you want to go fight in the tavern? What was the tavern option? Just
Drink or
bartend
bartend.
drink, yeah.
Let's guy's not a drinker. He's too moral for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Let's go clean the hospital. We haven't done that yet. You spend weeks stealing your mind against the horrors of the hospital, making sure it's as clean as can be. You gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and earn 1 wealth. One day, a patient comes into the hospital with sores that nobody's ever seen before. While walking by his bedside, he looks to you and rudely asks for a glass of water. Get him water or ignore him. Get the guy some water.
Ignore him, would you?
You bring him a small glass to quench his thirst. He takes a large sip, swills it around, and then spits it at you.
Oh.
The water hits you right in the face. After cleaning up, you scold the obviously insane man for spitting at you, as rightly we should.
Do.
That night, when you get home, you feel dizzy and start having vivid hallucinations about ancient wizards.
So,
You gain 3 magic. You lose 3 mind.
Just as magic as the other guy is now.
Yeah.
You skipped the Yawhg screen.
Oh,
again.
sorry, man. I just pressed it by accident, you know. If people
Right.
wanted to know what it said, they could like pause the video. or
Immediately
something.
pause the video.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, what's
Okay, I
Little
need
Miss
to-
Average doing?
Yeah, she isn't great. I'll give you that. I feel like we should spend some time meditating in the gardens
Go for it, bruh.
to get some mind, so we can just manage our mind. You gain 1 magic and 2 mind. One day, while in the gardens, you notice a beanstalk.
Oh yes!
I'm all up in your beanstalk.
You're up in my beanstalk.
I'm going to eat it.
No, don't eat my beanstalk.
I'm going to eat it.
No,
I pick the plant and bite into it. It
You-
tastes incredible.
You bastard.
It's incredible.
You bastard.
You feel energy coursing through you. Magic beanstalk. Gain 2 physique and 3
you
magic.
Bastard.
Oh,
No, I
well
don't believe
worth
you.
it.
We could let that grow. That could have fed the city throughout the Yawhg, man.
the city will be
Right.
fine.
Oh, screw it. I'm gonna go get some, I don't know, some wood. I'm gonna get some wood for the citizens.
Okay.
Spend the week cutting down trees for the village. 2 physique, 1 wealth. One day you stumble across a gigantic moss-covered stone. It pulses with magical energy. What do?
Anything magical is good, isn't it?
Touch it. You lay your hand on the enormous object. Blue lines shoot from your hand and etch designs into the stone.
Oh dear.
It begins to crack into a massive human form.
Oh no.
It stands upright and looks down at you.
Thanks.
It says in a booming voice that rustles all the trees around you. It picks you up by the collar and places you on its
Oh
shoulders.
gosh, the Iron Giant.
It's the iron. In the distance, you spot what appears to be a gigantic magical storm. Beautiful, isn't it? Why, I'm assuming that magical storm is the Yawhg.
Oh no.
The golem asks. You sit on the construct's shoulders for hours, admiring the beauty of the impending
Your impending doom.
doom. You gain 3 magic.
Whoa.
Yeah, buddy!
16 magic he has.
16 magic.
It's time to make some cash money.
Make some cash money.
But I also feel like I need to charm people. Where can I charm people?
Drinking. I think charms people.
That will cost money though.
It will cost some cash
And
money.
there's peasants there.
Oh god, yeah.
You know,
Well,
the working
that's
class.
what you got to deal with, man.
Back to the palace. We're attending some balls. I gained 2 charm and 1 finesse again, so I'm going to charm my way to the wealth
Nicely
of
done.
other people.
Nicely done.
One day, you accidentally bump into a duke. Not as exciting as drawing diagrams for the king. Watch what? He stops mid-sentence. Oh, it's you. He blushes. Why haven't you come visit me? You said you were. Oh no, it's him that I was.
It's the guy's house,
It's
isn't
the
it?
guy from when I was having the. Just pretend.
Go with it. We might be marrying into a good
We
family
are,
here,
we are
bro.
charming. We are charming. We'll probably be able to charm our way through this. You practice your nodding along and faking that you're listening technique. You gain 1 charm.
Yeah.
You may have accidentally agreed to dinner or something, but it's too
Oh,
late
it's
now.
alright. Yawgh's gonna come. Who
Yeah,
cares?
we haven't got time
Right
for.
now, this guy. I feel like we should probably just go. I don't know. Yawgh's coming. I'm a bit nervous. Let's just get
Just
drank.
drink.
Let's get drank.
Yeah, big drinking.
You spent the entire week getting wasted. You gain 2 charm and a physique. Over the course of the week, you notice yourself growing more and more spiral-shaped sores all over your body.
Oh no, it's that fella.
It's that guy. One day, the sores begin glowing a vibrant blue. You feel your magic power grow even stronger, while your mind slips further and further. You gain 3 magic. You lose 3 mind.
Oh dear.
In no time, the sores are glowing so bright that they hurt to look at. Someone rushes up to you asking if you're alright. With only a glance, you set him aflame. This is our moral guy as well,
Yeah,
and
he's
he's going
descended.
mad. What a story. Then you let out a scream that shakes the earth and shatters the skulls of all nearby. Ah! The river of blood coats the ground as you walk about, reveling in your destruction.
What if it's the little boy from the slums?
Oh no, you black out. When you come to, you're at home in your bed. The sores have faded and you feel like the disease's symptoms have passed.
Oh.
And that's how it ends.
No.
The storm arrives in the night. By morning it still rages. For 3 full days the tempest puts us through a grinder. Drowns us, crushes us, ruins us. But then it ends. We see the graveyard our home has become. Our home. Does anything yet live? Are we past saving?
I don't know. I feel like I've saved enough money.
Okay, so now what we have to do, Stephen, is pick a role in the rebuilding effort.
Good lord.
And this is Little Miss Average. So
Little
what
Miss
do you want to
Average,
do?
whose best stat is mind.
Best stat is mind. She's decent at magic.
Yeah, but you've got 2 dudes who've got epic
Crazy magic, yeah.
I'm thinking Doctor. Because I've spent all my
Yeah,
time...
man. Doctor's a good shout.
It sounds like mind and maybe magic.
You can press the button.
The Doctor. You take it upon yourself to help the sick and injured from the Yawhg.
The Yawhg.
You're able to fix up most of your patients in no time at all.
Nicely done.
This means there are more people to help with rebuilding the town.
Hell yeah.
This helps the survival effort considerably. Right.
Right, so now we've got big moustached guy. Best magic,
Is there an option
decent
for
physique.
town's witch doctor?
I think Conjurer is going to be pretty
Conjurer, it's
magic-y.
gotta be, isn't
Gotta
it?
be Conjurer. You take it upon yourself to help conjure up supplies for the town. With your magic, you summon supplies of the highest caliber.
Yes.
With little effort, you're summoning high-quality lumber and food from out of nowhere. This helps the rebuilding effort significantly.
Oh, is that more than considerably?
I think significantly is more than considerably.
Right.
Cash money.
As cash money, young money, billionaires, have decided that I must take upon myself to be the leader as a duchess now and confidant of the king. I'm becoming the leader.
So when Kanye becomes president in 2020,
Yes.
this is what will happen.
After Trump.
After Trump, yes. Well, the town will probably... America will probably look like the town after
Yeah.
the Yawhg with Trump.
That's what Trump...
The
Trump's
Yawg is Trump.
and a rat.
And
I take
this
it upon
person
myself
is Kanye.
to be the leader of the survivors. You're so incredibly charming, everyone readily lets you guide them. It's gone well. You're not the brightest, however, and aren't terribly efficient or organised. No, but I have money.
No.
Still, having a charismatic leader helps the rebuilding
That's
effort
okay.
a lot.
You're a mascot, basically.
Could I not have done something with my money? Was there somewhere... was one of these better for
A
money?
smelter, I believe, is to do with money, but you have to have good physique.
No, I don't want to be doing manual
So
labour.
this is our kind of now insane moral guy.
Kind of insane.
Good magic, good physique, so maybe we could get him building. Or
tailoring.
tailoring.
I think building is more important, really, isn't it?
Yeah,
look
I
at
mean,
this
we are
place.
trying to rebuild the town, so
Look,
let's go
we've been
build it.
flooded.
You take it upon yourself to rebuild the town by hand. You rebuild homes at breakneck speed, impressing the rest of the survivors. This helps rebuilding African significantly.
Significant gains.
Okay, so we've done pretty well there, I think.
And so, we set about our tasks, once more living our lives, this time in a way we might never have expected, or even wanted. But in the end... Ooh, we flourished!
Yes!
Towers once wrecked and ravaged rose towards the sky. Trees again took root, then blossomed. We all blossomed. And though it took a long while, and though it took a lot from us, our future is bright. Should the Yawhg ever return, we will be ready with cash money, young money, billionaires, furs and houses.
I think flourished is the best result.
Is it?
Yeah.
Core blimey.
Cool blimey, governor. Right, so now we get an ending for all of our characters. We end their personal stories.
Do we?
Yeah.
What do we see? Do we have to do anything here?
Well, there's just a little bit of text.
Oh, okay. Don't press anything. After the town is rebuilt, you become leader of a hunting party.
Really? I mean, you hunted for a bit.
I was a doctor.
You were mainly a doctor. Maybe you're the medic of the
I think
hunting
I am.
party.
You become the town's main supplier of game, meat, and furs.
Okay, that's the first part sorted. Now we
Well,
just
furs?
need houses.
You become extremely adept at killing defenseless animals. What happened in the rebuilding of this town to this woman? We hunted once and fled from a werewolf. One day, you spot a glowing blue fox in the woods. Oh, glowing blue.
Glowing blue doesn't really...
Upon seeing you, it cackles and runs off.
Ooh.
You pursue it for what feels like hours, but to no avail. Capturing the laughing blue fox becomes an obsession for you. You spend every moment thinking of its laugh, even while you sleep. She's gone bonkers, isn't she?
Yes.
It cackles. Its cackle feels as if it's burned into your brain. Well, that one.
So that's a lovely ending for her. After the town is rebuilt, you decide to move out into the woods.
With
You become the friendly local lumberjack and fashion yourself a log cabin.
Oh.
You spend most of your days chopping down giant trees and carrying the logs into the town gate. Or to the town gate.
Into the gate and blocking it.
You make friends with the dryads of the forest and spend every weekend at their wild river parties.
Magic tricks.
All in all, you lead a good life.
That's good.
I think that guy's deserved
He's done well.
Yeah.
Right, is it Young Money?
Young money, cash money.
With the town rebuilt, you spend most of your time in the new arena.
Young money.
Through strategic betting and a bit of luck, you become
Cash
extremely
money!
wealthy. Unfortunately, you get greedy and keep betting to try and make more and more coin. You end up losing it all.
No, now you got to take to Twitter and ask people to fund your new album.
You're forced to live out the rest of your days in the slums.
That's a kind of crazily good fitting ending for her.
Sorry, Kanye. No, I'm not happy now.
So this is our moral guy that went mad. The Yawhg traumatized you deeply. Despite everything being okay now, something in you snapped.
It's the magic.
Maybe it was witnessing a baby floating face down in the water.
Good grief.
Maybe it was when you found a man skewered on a fence, still squirming slightly, his eyes an empty void. Perhaps it was when you saw a group of kids that were trapped in the school had resorted to eating their rotting teacher's
This guy, he
corpse.
set off so well.
I know. He was our good guy through
And
this.
he killed people.
Whatever it was, you can't help but drink.
Oh no.
You drink so much you're not entirely sure what is real and what's an illusion. One day you look into the mirror and your eyes are empty. Hollow.
Cool, blimey.
So for all that we flourished, there wasn't that many happy endings, was there?
Young Money, Cash Money, Slumionaire.
Yeah.
And your guy did actually go insane.
My guy went insane. In fact, the lumberjack was really the only one that had a good ending.
I don't know. Blue had fun. She was a hunter, and then
yeah,
she went
but then
mad.
she went mad. Everyone went mad. Anyway, that was Yawhg, everyone. It's available on Steam for a price that neither of us have bothered to research before we recorded this.
For monies.
But it's really good.
Yeah,
I would recommend it at anything under 12 or 15 quid, to be honest.
Yeah, wait until summer sale to buy all the games we play.
Yeah.
Everyone.
See you later.
Bye.